I know I'm ugly, right? What's up, man? It's your boy, Zio, man. The child of God, as we all are. Um, it's like, where do I start? It's a lot. It's a lot, man. First of all, I gotta give all glory to the man upstairs, my Heavenly Father, for everything He's done. I done been in my situations, I done been down, I done been up. I ain't quietly out that pot of them crabs just yet, but I'm starting to see a little light. I pray God keep me on this path. My only goal in life is to find my purpose and know that I accomplished what He put me here to do. No, I ain't no saint. No, I ain't no goody goody. None of that, man. Like I said, my background just like most. I ain't had nobody to help me understand how to live life as a man. I seen a lot of men living like boys and taught me how to do the same. You know, cheating on females, having this female, having that female. At the time, that seemed like that was the thing, hustling, selling whatever narcotic I can get my hand on, stealing. Being everything I knew God didn't create me to be. And I make this video hopefully to touch somebody who's having a struggle within themselves, because in the back of your mind, you know the things that you're doing ain't right. In the back of your mind, which is your subconscious, which really is your spirit, that's the one who's talking to you when you're doing things that you know you shouldn't do. And you get that little epiphany like, nah, this ain't right. Nah, that's your spirit, your spiritual guide. I don't know how people look at life. We got too many different religions. We got too many people claiming this, claiming that, Muslim. Hey, you just spiritual, that's cool too. Me personally, I know that it's a God, and I know that He sent His Son Jesus Christ down for us to save our souls and to save us and to forgive us for our sin. And yes, that don't mean because He sent His Son down here to forgive us for our sin, or we gonna act stupid, we gonna do everything that we want because we already forgiven. See, we live this life that it's a matrix. It teaches us certain things. We don't teach ourselves. And it's taught us that, oh, we all gonna go to heaven. Oh, we all gonna go to that good place. Some people don't even believe in God, And I'm not down talking to anybody. You got your atheists. You got people who believe Jesus Christ isn't the Son of God. Spiritually, my spiritual God is leading me. So I'm not listening to man anymore telling me what this is and what it's not. If you're not teaching me something like a trick of a trade, which means if I ain't coming to you trying to learn some maintenance tip, or I ain't trying to learn some HVAC or some automotive skill that you can give to me as a man, spiritually you can't tell me nothing, because I stay in my book. I read my book. I keep my connection and I keep my relationship with my Father. I'm going to try to shorten this up as much as I can, because I know I ain't got too much space to record everything I would like to record. But one thing I want to touch upon is these youth. I've been speaking about these youth for a long time. We all going down this rigid road, and we accepting everything to be what it is. We see the things that go on, and we dare not to step out there to try to do anything. We don't intervene. And forgive me if I'm overstepping, because I know there is some people out here who do intervene, and who do get involved. And for those people who do, I commend you. I really do, because it's easy to act a nut. It's easy to act stupid. It's easy to be this person. The hardest thing is to be a good person. The hardest thing is to turn the other cheek when somebody coming and approaching you in the wrong way. The hardest thing is to live a righteous walk. Because the world done tricked us. If we ain't a part of it, then we don't have no say so. Or if we ain't a part of it, then ain't nobody gonna listen. But I beg to differ, because everybody don't have the same mindset, and everybody ain't on the same mentality of moving. But first, let me do this. God, I come to you. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all you've done. I want to thank you for all you give. I want to thank you for being the father that I'm not going to say I never had. I'm just being like, I thank you for being the father who helped me see things a little better, who helped me get up out of that dirt that I was in, helped me get up out of that ish I was in, you know. I just thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I might be even worse off or in a position like most of my friends. If you never came in my life and touched me the way you have and entered in my mind first, then my heart, giving me the understanding of who you are so I can be able to embrace you more and listen to you the way that you ask me to. Lord, you know me. I'm not here to get no followers. I'm not here for no likes. I'm just here to spread the word that you asked me to spread. You said touch your youth. You said touch your people. You said we need to come back to you underneath the fold. The devil has so much of a grip on us, it's a shame. He done tricked us to believing that this is the life that we supposed to be living, hating each other. Can't even be kind to each other. Can't even speak to each other without cussing, without saying some, prerogative stuff. Lord, you know where I come from. You know what I've been through, so I'm not here testifying to anything that I haven't been through. Yeah, I used to be a ratchet kid too. I used to do things that you look at me now, I wouldn't even think I'd be at this point in my life. But it's because of you and who you are, your reverence, your understanding, your God, your love, your patience, your mercy, your grace, that I'm here where I'm at now. I've been going through a terrible storm, Lord. I've been going through one so heavy, but you've been with me through it. At one point, I didn't have a job. At one point, I couldn't do the things that I would like to do that make me feel a little bit like a man. You giving me those things back, which is my confidence. I got enough confidence now that I know I gotta go out here, and I'm not just trying to jump out here. No, Lord, however you have my steps ordered, then I'm following. But I pray that you give me the opportunity to be a vessel, to be used by you. And I pray that I can touch some of these people that choose to be touched. I ask that you unharden these hearts of many men who done seen a lot of things, who done been through a lot of things, so they feel like they can't love and they feel like they can't open up their mind or their heart to understanding what life is really trying to show them and give them. We all have a purpose. We not here just to be here. We not here just to waste space. We not here just to waste oxygen. We here for a purpose. We here to serve each other. And Lord, let me be the first to say, no, I haven't done any of these things that I speak of to the full T like I need to. But continue to work with me, Father. And continue to work with the world. Continue to work with the people who do have your understanding. Give them more understanding. Give them more boldness so they can do your work, do your will. And for the people who don't have understanding, give them a heart to open up and look for the understanding. Give them a heart to open up their mind and their ears to find the understanding. Because our own understanding is what's leading us into a black hole right now. I've been going around the toilet bowls for years, circling around it for years, following my own understanding until I listened to you, until I actually was put in a position where I couldn't do anything but focus on you. And I thank you for that. I thank you so much. Touch these youth out here, Lord. Touch their mind. They're gone. We created this. We did this. We created a monster that is backfiring on us. Some of us don't care. Some of us do. Some of us see what's going on. Some of us don't. You know how it is. But for those who do, again, allow us to intervene in a positive sense, in a positive light. Allow us to intervene so that way we will be intervening not through our will, but through yours. Lord, I could talk to you all day. I just thank you because you are so wonderful. But I ain't got enough. You can make enough. But let me just get into it. So as I finish my prayer, anything that I'm forgetting, I ask that you touch my mind and my heart. You know me, Lord. You created me. And I count it done. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Now I hope I can get all this, wherever I send it to. Most likely gonna be YouTube because I can't do Facebook right now. Facebook don't allow you to put too much up there. But I'm more focused on the youth now because I had a little nephew. My nephew, he's not my biological nephew, but he's my nephew through marriage. He went through a little thing at school, getting jumped. Now this is what's puzzling. The guys who jumped him, the little boys, however you want to say it, because that's what boys do. We boys still tend to think, oh, how another person is going to see us, or we got to prove ourselves to people. But they did that action and didn't know why they did it. Bring it to my point is that we are in a warfare that is not fleshly driven. It's spiritually driven. The devil knows his time is coming closer, and he's trying to grab as many souls as possible. Why you think all these generations of young boys are dying, killing each other off? Where you think they going? Who hands you think they going into? Now I don't know half of these, people who passed, but depending on the situation that you was in when you passed, I can only assume you wasn't right with God. If I go today with the mob, like I say, I know I'm right with the man upstairs, but I just want to be able to do his will. I mean, before my journey ends. I got a family, I got kids, I got to worry about. I want to make sure they see a respectable individual. I want them to be able to say, you know what? My daddy wasn't perfect, but he did all he could do. I grind day in, grind day out. Sometimes I got my low points. Sometimes I'm hurting. Sometimes, I cry because certain situations that I wanted to change in my life, if they change, it's meant for the change. If they don't, then that's God telling me, look, you need to sit right here and figure some things out. I don't look at tragedy or struggles anymore as a burden, but it's more of a blessing because Jesus suffered. And like he said, when I come under the fold with him, I'm going to suffer. So, having an understanding now, I don't look at struggling as, oh, why am I going through this? Why did this happen? Don't get me wrong. I still got my moments like, why me? But, when I really think about it and indulge in him, that why is me is I'm glad it's me. Because I know he got something great for all of us, planned for all of us if we all be obedient. But it's hard to be obedient to something we can't see versus what we can see. We can see cash. We can see the idolization of how people idolize each other when you doing good in life or when you got this type of flash or this, and I thank God he didn't create me like that. Material and flash don't move me. I'm still working with other things. I still got to work on my inequities. My thought process. It ain't always the best thoughts up there, and I'm human, so. But that's something I gotta work on. But my thing is just with these youth, man. It's said in the Revelation, a whole generation gonna die off. Hurricanes, floods, can't tell the seasons from each other. We already been living in Revelation since after Christ came. Revelation tells you everything. The Bible tells you so much. It's not a situation in my life that I can't go to the Bible and compare it to. He is our spirit guide. He's telling us how to live. He's showing us how to live. If Jesus Christ, and I know many people probably look at it, well, he was God, so he was a little. Nah, the flesh corrupts whoever is in it, spiritually or non-spiritually. This here, this ain't us. This is the only thing that's holding us here in this earth. This is holding us here in this realm. But once this dies, what's inside of us lives on. And the main intent is from here to here. We are emotional creatures, so you cannot trust this. So you must lead with this. So that way this emotion you feeling inside you will come out the right way. If your mindset is already filled with hate, you already thinking hate, then this right here ain't nothing gonna do nothing but back it up. So understand, man, we gotta really grab our youth, man. But that's it for me. Let me get off my break. Y'all be easy. Like,